Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pelican here, back with another video. Real quick before you go ahead and get this started, if you can, hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Super appreciated. So, who do I have with me today?
Is your good friend Joey. Joey
Joey.
Joester.
Yeah, he's from the
Yeah.
streams. If you guys
Hello.
don't know, everyone who watches my streams religiously knows about him. So, what did you do?
Well, this god tier deck, and went to top 8 locals.
Okay. Yeah,
Top 8 sneak peek. It was great.
say the new support came out. Must have been super strong. You see a lot of new cards in it already. Why did you want to play this deck?
Well, Invitation says discard a card,
Oh, that's fair.
and Eldlich says bring itself back. So, and then all the recursion from these little Eldlich cards.
That's fair. So discarding like really any Eldlich card just feels good, except for the fusion spell, I guess, because it doesn't banish. But like discarding like the Conquistador, the Haquero, Sanguine, Eldlich, any of that just feels great. I would imagine.
It does.
Yeah. All right. Well then, yeah. Quickly go through it. Tell us about the choices, all that good stuff.
Okay. Well, we got two normal dude. You always play 2 of this card.
Yeah.
Because you never see more than 2.
That's fair.
And then we have a Fist. If you don't know what Fist does, you target another dual avatar monster on the board, destroy it, and then add a dual avatar spell from your deck to your hand. And then if a fusion is destroyed on the board, you add it from grave to your hand.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's basically 1-card combo for the deck.
Yeah.
Then you have Hand Trap, Cycle Reader. This card shouldn't exist in my deck, but Drytron is very heavy in our locals. So I main decked it. I will put it against 1, so sad face. I saw bricks every game. We play 1 of the feet. This is not as good as its counterpart.
Yeah.
It's normal or specialed. You add a dual avatar trap from your deck to your hand. And then if a dual avatar monster you control is destroyed, you special it from your hand.
Oh.
And then you destroy a dual avatar monster you control and special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck.
Oh, that's crazy. What the heck? So you get. Huh.
Yes. It's mainly used to search the new trap they got. This card's actually insane. Yeah. Then we get more hand traps, double ash, double droll. Literally outs the entire meta. Triple Veiler, because we are playing the Access Code Talker package. Because that also wins games. Fun fact.
Yeah.
1 fusion deployment. I never really wanted to see this card, because then droll really hurts me. But if they droll this, it doesn't matter, because that's my only search for the turn. And then I just wombo off. But if they droll me on the fusion deployment, the Fist is dead in my hand, the Cursed Eldland is dead in my hand. And so I felt like playing 1, because I didn't want to see it all the time, but I did want to see it, like, not a lot, to be honest. Because really all it did was search my 1-card combo engines.
Okay, that makes sense.
Triple Tactic Talent, because Ash is relevant.
Yeah.
Black Awakening. I played this card over white. I should have played the white Destiny, because it is quick play, and it does summon from hand, or it summons from grave, which was very relevant, because this card is not a quick play. And it also summons from deck, or hand, which was not very relevant.
Yeah, it was. So the white one just would have been better overall.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because it is more reactive than my turn.
Yeah, of course.
Then on my turn. The best card in the deck, Invitation. If you don't know what this card does, you discard a card, and if you do special summon as many dual avatar spirit tokens as possible, and also for the rest of the turn, you got special monsters from your extra deck except fusion monsters. And then all the tokens I control cannot be tributed and are destroyed during the end phase. And then immediately after they're summoned, you fusion summon up to twice.
That's so free. What the hell? So you just get the fusion
Yes.
summon twice immediately after that resolves. That's not okay. What?
It's for this deck it is, because all these fusions suck.
I feel like they're pretty good. We got fist, we got kicks, we got big fist, we got big kick.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the whole body. Just waiting for Headbutt. I'm waiting for Headbutt to come out.
Oh yeah, of course.
We have Defeating Evil. This is the only... I only play one, because this card comes up a lot. Because if you have an invitation in your hand, and you don't want this fist to be dead, so you search this card. So what you do is you target one monster you control, and one card your opponent controls. Hint, one card. So it could be anything. And if you destroy a fusion monster, you get an additional effect. You draw a card or DD Crow a card.
That's really good. What the heck? These cards are really good. Why isn't this deck doing more?
Because these fusions suck.
Fair.
Of course, 3 Eldland. You know what this card does. 7 Realms of the Golden Land. This is the new fusion spell that Eldlich got. For the new Eldlich Mad Lord. It sucks. Really bad. But it fusion summons the big baddie that is the god tier card. Also, you can target a set spell and trap. It can't be activated this turn, but that part sucks. You have to summon a zombie monster that turn. You have to special summon a zombie monster in order to use that effect, by the way.
To be fair, you have like 90 ways to do that.
Yeah, but that effect sucks. The other one card combo is the field spell Perfect Sync Aeon. So when it's activated, you add a dual avatar monster from your deck to your hand. And if you control a dual avatar effect monster, special summon a token. And you can't special summon except fusion monsters for the rest of the turn. And then we got our good old friend Sanguine,
Yeah, of course.
Conch, and Haquero. I wanted to play Haquero with 3, but I felt 2 was a little bit better because I didn't want to brick on it, but I also wanted to see it, so that way I didn't have to like search for it. I could search for like Conquistador or an Eldlich or the 7 Realms.
Yeah, of course.
But to be honest, I actually might cut Conch to 2 and put Haquero to 3. Because I feel like Haquero is better right now because it's Drytron compared to Conch, which only hits like Virtual World, which is the other top tier deck. But no, that's another story. Dual Avatar Turning. This is the new trap card that they got. So it targets one dual avatar monster that you control, destroy it, and if you do special summon a dual avatar monster from your deck or Etra deck, whose level is 1 higher or 1 lower than the destroyed monster. And then during your main phase, except it was sent, you can banish this card and then target one dual avatar monster in the grave, add it to your hand.
That's really good for recursion.
It is. And it's also good for pushing for damage.
Okay.
Because you can activate it, pop one of the fusions, summon the other fusion, and attack.
That's broken.
We only play 1 return. To be honest, I think about cutting this card. This card is not that great, but it still comes up a lot. It has the additional effect. If the original level of the monster you summoned is 4, special summon a token. But yeah, it's niche.
Yeah.
We get into my favorite part, the extra deck.
It looks nice.
We're gonna start with the links. We got the Needle Fiber access code package.
Yeah.
I played the Link 5, the new Link 5 that came out. This card, I made it once, and it was fantastic.
Card seems so free. Like,
my opponent looked at me and said, "What are you doing with my monster?" And I said, "I'm linking with it, sir. I would like to play with your monsters now." And then we got these fusion Ungu. This is a extra deck negate if you control a fusion with an effect monster made with it.
man, it seems
So with all the dual avatar cards, with the little ones,
Mhm.
they have to have a fusion that was made with an effect monster.
Okay. Well, that seems pretty simple.
So
well.
this one is an extra deck negate,
Mhm.
and they can't be destroyed by a card effects once per turn, or once.
That's pretty good.
Ago. is it when it's special summoned, destroy an attack position monster that my opponent controls, and also for the rest of the turn it can't attack directly. And then while I control dual avatar fusion monster, they all gain 300. All my fusions gain 300, attack and defense.
That's not that bad. That's pretty good actually.
The whole reason why I actually wanted to play this deck, besides the invitation, is the dual avatar empowered Yu-Gi-Oh! The first time it would be destroyed by battle, it is not. That is fun. I can return spells and traps my opponent control to the hand. That's another good one.
Yeah, so giant tornadoes the board essentially.
Correct. And then also, my second favorite part, when a monster effect is activated on my opponent's field, and I control 2 fusions, destroy that monster.
Yeah, so it just activates and dies.
It's he literally kicks him in the face and says no.
Get out of here. Like, okay, that's pretty free.
Then we have Goku.
Yeah.
Basically, if he battles, you can't activate anything in damage step. And then it also spins a card after it attacks.
That's really good.
And then if your opponent activates a spell or trap or effect that targets on my board, the targets while I control 2 or more fusions, I can negate the activation.
Okay.
So, and he's 3K.
Yeah, he's huge.
Look at Goku, he's chonging, dude.
He's huge. Look at him.
And then we have El Conquistador Eldlich,
Yes. Absolutely.
aka Eldlich the Mad Golden Lord. This card is actually insane.
Alright, well, so what does
Like,
it do?
Actually insane. So the requirements are an Eldlich monster and a level 5 or higher zombie monster. So any of the traps and Eldlich. Double Eldlich. And that's that.
300.
So what it does, it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effect.
Mm-hmm.
You contribute 1 zombie monster. Then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of it. Also cannot attack or activate the effects until the end of this turn. That's it.
Yeah, taking control is pretty good, especially for just literally playing your deck. Plus, it can't be destroyed by battle by card effects. They can't even Dragoon out this card. That's the scary part. Like, this thing could just sit in defense and it literally wouldn't matter.
Correct, and they can't out it with the Mechaba Alistair, because that's only 35. And they can't out it with the Argodius.
True. Okay. That's fair.
Plus, he's 38.
That thing is huge. He's not that. I would assume he's not that difficult to make it, especially considering your card to like summon him is searchable. Like
If you're playing the pure Eldlich with like zombie cards, I suggest playing more of the 7 Realms card. So, because then you could just turbo this guy out quicker, dude.
True.
And then you have fodder to take your opponent's monsters.
Yeah, between that and super.
See, the
Power,
problem I had is I didn't have enough zombie monsters.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, it's literally just between your Eldlich cards and your like your Conquistador and your Huaquero, so that makes sense.
Correct. And between Eldlich himself. You could also tribute Mad Golden Lord himself.
Yeah, to take one.
Correct.
Cannot activate or attack. It's such a troll like restriction.
And they don't even get it back. You can keep it forever.
That's good at least. Does it target? It does target. Well, that's fine. We could just take we could take VFT maybe. Who knows?
Correct. we take something. Side deck, double Nibiru, double Gamma Seal.
Yeah.
These are generic. Duster. The only out I played to Dragoon besides the Gamma Seal. I wanted to play as many new cards as possible. I've been hyped for this card. This card is great. This card is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. It's Soul Taker Sword that doesn't destroy and doesn't target.
This card is god awful. Its only saving grace is it's your Dragoon out. It's the only
What?
Good, it's the only
This
good
card's
thing.
great.
The only good thing
Alrighty,
about the card.
whatever. 3 Cosmic, because I hate back row, even though I'm playing a back row deck. 3 Evenly, because I hate back row, and even though I'm playing a back row deck,
Yeah.
and the third Hawkwero.
That makes sense. I can respect that.
Found his way in.